Yo, what is going on YouTube? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day because I most definitely am not. So as you guys know, they added the new update into Black Ops 4, the Days of Summer update. It's the new event. They usually do this around every summer. They add a bunch of DLC weapons, a bunch of game modes. So what they added is they added Capture the Flag now, which is now in this game. They added 4 new DLC weapons, which are the Vendetta, the Peacekeeper, I forgot what the tactical rifle is called, but it's a two-burst attack, two-shot attack rifle, two-burst attack rifle, and then they added the ballistic knife as well. So, as you guys know, every single DLC weapon they have ever added into Black Ops 4, besides like 1 or 2 melee weapons, you've been able to earn through tiers. So, like the Switchblade was unlocked at tier 100. You can earn that gun just by playing through the game and unlocking all the tiers. All you have to do to unlock a tier is just play the game. Every single ranged DLC weapon they've ever added into Black Ops 4, you've been able to unlock through the tiers. Well, they completely threw that out the window with this update. As you guys can see, out of the 4 DLC weapons they've added, 1 is in the tier system. 1 out of 4 DLC weapons is in the tier system. So the other 3 DLC weapons that they've added into this game, the only way you can possibly get them is through supply drops. The only way you can get these DLC weapons is if you buy supply drops. That is the only way. Why would you do this, Treyarch? Why would you completely throw away your fair and balanced tier system, which allows every single player an equal opportunity to unlock every single DLC weapon in the game? Why would you do that? Why? It was completely fair and balanced. If you had a ton of time on your hands to play the game, you can unlock the gun. If you didn't and you wanted to buy the gun, you can buy the tiers to buy the gun. That's all you had to do. Well, they completely threw that out of the window with this update. So now the only way that you can unlock the Peacekeeper, the new tac rifle, or the ballistic knife is buying supply drops. Why are you doing this? Who is giving you people the idea that this is a good idea? Not one person, I guarantee you, not one fan of Call of Duty thinks this is better than the tier system. No Call of Duty fan thinks it's better to spend hundreds of dollars on supply drops to get lucky and gamble and get a gun out of a supply drop than to just work their way through the tiers. Why are you doing that? Why would you add 1 DLC weapon in the tiers and 3 in supply drops? That is retarded, Treyarch. Who is giving you the idea to do this? Why are you throwing away a completely fair and balanced tier system for a pay-to-win system? Why are you doing that? You're completely going back to the worst supply drop system ever in Black Ops 3. The only way you could get the DLC weapons in Black Ops 3 is buying them. This game is going in that same exact direction. The only way you can get the Peacekeeper, the ballistic knife, or the new tac rifle is buying tiers. That is the only way to get them, or buying supply drops. Why are you doing this, Treyarch? You had the perfect system implemented that allowed every single player an opportunity to get your weapons, and you completely threw it out the window for money. Completely threw it out the window for money. That is disgusting, man. You guys are already making so much money off of this game from the tier system and everything, and now you're adding it to where you can only get certain DLC weapons out of supply drops. That is disgusting. And every single person at Treyarch that allowed this to happen should be ashamed of themselves. If you guys don't understand what this means, there's certain weapons that you just can't get unless you get lucky out of supply drops anymore. Just like Black Ops 3. Just like Black Ops 3. So, last update, the 4 DLC weapons that they dropped for this update, if this were last update, you'd be able to get every single one through the tiers. Now you can't. Now you have to get lucky and get them out of supply drops, which is so... Why, Treyarch? Just why? Why are you screwing your fan base to make more money? That's not going to make you more money. That's just going to make people not want to buy your games anymore. I can tell you guys right now, I am not spending another dollar on Black Ops 4. I am not. So as you guys can see, here are all the tiers. I'm not even going to take you guys through them all because they are just awful. There's not one good thing in the tier system except for this. That's okay. But every single other tier out of the 50 is just terrible. There's a weapon bribe right here that guarantees you one DLC weapon or a Mark II variant. Other than that, every single other tier in this event is just terrible. That one's not bad. That one's pretty cool. But 48 out of 50 tiers are why? They're just terrible. So let me take you guys back to that bribe. So as you guys can see right here, it says it contains one guaranteed non-duplicate non-duplicate DLC weapon or Mark II variant. So what that means is that if you have a DLC weapon in this game and you open that supply drop, you cannot get the Mark II variant or the DLC weapon of that gun. So for example, I have, let's just go to the Daemon right here. If I had the Daemon, I open that bribe, it should not give me the Daemon or the Daemon Mark II. What that says, it should not give me either of those weapons. Well, I spent the $25 to get up to tier 25 because I figured I have every other single DLC weapon in this game, so it should not give me a duplicate because it literally says it will not give you a duplicate. So I was expecting either to get the Peacekeeper, the ballistic knife, or the new tactical rifle out of that drop. Well, I opened it, and what it gave me was the Rampage Mark II, which I already had the Rampage. So why are you giving me a duplicate of a DLC weapon that I already have when it literally says in the fucking supply drop that it will not give you a duplicate Mark II or DLC weapon? So why are you doing that? Why are you giving me a duplicate of it? Treyarch is just so stupid when it comes to microtransactions. They are by far the worst developer of Call of Duty when it comes to microtransactions. It's ridiculous. So then I ended up spending another like $80 on supply drops, and I got absolutely nothing. I ended up getting the Cap 40 variant, which I once again already had. So out of like the 3 DLC weapons I could have got, I ended up getting 2 duplicates, which I already had, which is just phenomenal. So thank you, Treyarch, for that. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to cover in this video, you guys. Treyarch is just absolutely retarded when it comes to microtransactions, and they are completely screwing every single one of their consumers for greed, for money, and it's honestly pathetic. It is straight pathetic. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's kind of a short one, kind of a shitty one, but it is what it is. I just really wanted to cover that, and that's pretty much it. I will catch you guys next time. Peace out, YouTube.